Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Chef Crownies. Today I'm going to be making vegan snickerdoodles. Let's get to it. This recipe is a single cup of pre-softened butter, some salt, cinnamon, vanilla extract, vegetable oil, baking soda, and distilled white vinegar. So first off, how to do this is you're going to take the butter and you're going to put it in your bowl. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to take about a cup of sugar and put it in with the butter. So I'm going to be telling you guys these measurements, but I won't be measuring them exactly. It's okay to go a little bit less or a little bit more. It's not necessarily the end of the world. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your butter and your sugar and you're going to cream it together. So now that our butter and sugar are properly creamed together, what we're going to do is we're going to put in all our wet ingredients. The wet ingredients will be the vegetable oil, the vanilla extract, the distilled white vinegar. And so in this recipe, in order to make it vegan, we're replacing eggs with vegetable oil. You can do that for most baked goods. You're going to want to check with the recipe, because some cakes are particular, but for this recipe, vegetable oil works. And usually it's about 2 tablespoons per egg, but I like to eyeball it so that way I see what the dough looks like, and if it's not too wet, then I put just enough oil. If it's too dry, then I add a little bit of oil again. We're going to add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And then a tablespoon of distilled white vinegar. So now that all of our wet ingredients are in here, let's start with some dry ones. So next what you're going to want to do is you're going to add the teensiest bit of salt. No more than about a pinch. You're also going to want to add your cinnamon. Usually it's no more than about a tablespoon or 2 of cinnamon, but I like to do like 3 shakes. And now what you're going to want to add is your baking soda. Now, I know we're putting baking soda and vinegar together in a cookie, and that might sound a little funky, but it makes it really nice and fluffy, and it goes wonderful with coffee. So you're going to want to put 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Now the last thing you put into this mixture is your flour. And add the flour little by little, about 1/3 of a cup at a time, until the dough looks relatively not as wet as it should be, because if it sticks to your fingers too much, it's going to be really hard to roll around. So the dough should not be sticking to your hands, but it also shouldn't be crumbling. As you can see what I do, I can pick it up, drop it, and there's very little on my hands. And so next what you're going to want to do is you're going to set this aside. You can put this in the fridge if you like, but the next thing you're going to do is you're going to need a bowl in order to put sugar and cinnamon in. The reason we use bowls is because we have to roll the small dough balls of the dough into this and then flatten it down on a pan in order to make sure the snickerdoodles have enough crispy on the outside. So I'm going to put just a little bit of sugar, probably no more than like a half cup for one batch. And then you're also going to want to add some cinnamon. This is probably going to be a few teaspoons. Yeah, 3 tablespoons I'd say. Or enough to generally cover the sugar. And now what you're going to want to do is you're going to take a separate fork. You're going to mix it all together. So you want the sugar and the cinnamon mixed. So it doesn't look like sugar and it doesn't look like cinnamon. It looks like a odd amalgamation. So now that you have your cinnamon mixture and you have your dough, you're going to want to get out your pans in order to bake these with. So what you're going to want to do is, you're going to take the dough from earlier, probably no more than about an inch in size for a ball. You're going to roll it around a little bit in your hands. Then you're going to take it, put it into the sugar cinnamon mixture, and roll it around in the sugar cinnamon mixture. And once it's like properly covered, you want to place it on your cookie sheet and flatten it down gently. You flatten it gently. You don't want it completely flat on your pan, but you don't want it in a ball form, because these cookies, they do expand, but if you don't flatten them down right, they won't expand properly. And so do that for all of your cookies. And so now, with both of your cookie sheets covered, you're going to go ahead and put them in the oven for 375 degrees for about 10 minutes. See you then. Alright, so officially the cookies have finished, so let's go ahead and open up the oven. Oh, they look fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to pull this out. You're going to let them cool for a minute. Not literally a minute, you're going to want them to cool for about 5 minutes on the counter separately. And then I will taste one and tell you how it goes. So these guys just came out of the oven, so I'm going to go ahead and give them a try. That actually tastes pretty good. Tastes like snickerdoodle. I might have wanted to add a little bit more cinnamon, but that's just me. Alright, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Say hello to my child. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you want to reach out to us, we do have a Instagram, a Facebook, everything's in the description. And let us know what you want to see us try next. Thanks!